It's 7:30 on the dot, and that means we are live streaming all across the DMV and technically all over the world. So first and foremost, welcome to the first ever Fox 5's Do You Like It or Not streaming live, like I said, right now. I am your host, producer Chris. If you are a longtime Fox 5 fan, you may know me from the morning show. I helped launch a lot of shows like Good Day, DC, Good Day at 10A, the OG, Like It or Not, which is what Lion stands for, just in case you didn't know, and its spin-off / sequel, The Lion Lunch Hour. Now, this is the third installment in the franchise. It's Do You Like It or Not? If you have never seen Fox 5 before, if you are tuning in for the first time to our YouTube channel or on Fox Local, I'm an acquired taste, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. So just bear with us, okay? Bear with me. The good news is I am not going to be doing this alone, and I'm gonna get into that in just a second. First though, what is this show and what makes it different? It is your chance to weigh in and share your thoughts on some of the stories that we do right here on Fox 5. And not only is it your chance to weigh in, it is your chance to be my co-host. The other major difference about this show is we don't have a prompter. You see this stack of cards in my hand. We're running on vibes and enough caffeine to kill a small animal alone, okay? So now let's talk about how you can join this conversation. It depends on how you're watching because we have a few different ways. If you are live on Fox 5 DC's YouTube page right now, the comment section is open, and you know the comment section on a YouTube page, what it's famous for, okay? It is a hotbed of civil discourse, and that's what I need from you. I need you to join in. Let me know what you think about the stories, let me know what you think about the show, let me know what you think about me, okay? But just keep it clean. That is my one ask, because I'm gonna be reading those live on the air. We are also gonna be live on TikTok and other forms of social media. You can slide in the DMs at Fox 5, producer Chris. Most importantly, though, the Lion Zoom room is officially open now. You can join for the next half hour and join me live, weigh in on these stories. The meeting ID, you just saw it on the screen. It is up on your screen now, 821-3431-1252. So come hell or high water, we're going to give it a shot. But like I said, I cannot do this alone. I need some help, and I'm going to get to you guys in just a second. But first, I need to bring in a friend of mine. You know him as the host of the Fox 5 Live Zone every single day right here on Fox Local. Right there is your mic, sir. He knows the drill. He's live from 12 to 2 every single day. We are talking about the one, the only, Mr. Guy Lambert. Thank you so much for joining us. My, how the tables have turned. Normally every day I'm joining his show to come on and talk about some topics, but today he was kind enough to grace me with his presence. So thank you. I would not have wanted anyone else to be my first guest right here on this new show.
I'm so proud of you, my man. This is going to be so awesome. And you at home, it's now time for you to get involved and speak out as well. I really like this. Do you like it or not?
One of the other ways people can weigh in is our daily poll. This will have nothing to do with the stories we're about to talk about, but I do want to get everyone's take on this one topic so that sometimes it's just something I care about and you can be my reinforcements for when I'm going to make my argument. So today's poll that I want you to take a look at and I want you to log in and vote on is the topic of neck tattoos. Jim, if you can pop up that iNet so fans can see the poll and the QR code. That will help them vote. Right now, the poll just opened, so these results, not accurate, but 67% of people say they do not like neck tattoos. If you are in the 33% that do, tell us why. You can leave a comment when you scan that QR code and let me know. Like I said, I'm a fan. I want one, so I need some reinforcements.
Doesn't it hurt when you actually do it not on the bone or something like that?
So there's a couple spots on the body, but like the ribs is one of the most painful, and there's a lot of bone there. So honestly, I think right around here, right on that sweet spot. But listen, the throat and the neck are two very different things. Let me just establish that right now.
Yeah, I think you will. They say you're not supposed to be intoxicated as well when you actually get a tattoo. So the only way for me to get one
but they've
right
come up,
here would be
they've come up with like, what is it, like anesthesia, ways to like numb. Anyway, we'll get into all that in just a bit. But first, I want to get into our first topic. And this is one you just talked about on the OG, like it or not. And it is a total blast from the past. Take a look.
$100,000 a year. That's 4 years. That's 333 grand.
That's terrible math, Johnny. It's 300 grand. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Let them see the happy I fell in love with.
Come on, you gotta do it, Dad.
All right, let's go. Let's go get him, Dad.
But what about the jig?
I know how to do it, Dad. Let's go.
What the hell is happening?
Happy Gilmore is breaking in yet another caddy he just met.
All right, we're gonna go. See, but you bring those. Those always come. All right, that's it. They got a strap if you want to use the strap.
So that is part of the trailer for Happy Gilmore 2, which just so happens to be the #1 movie on Netflix. Just premiered on Friday, #1 in 60 countries.
Wow.
However, we have to note the reviews not necessarily all positive. However, we did put it out on some of our social media pages today, and we got a ton of comments. A lot of people said they liked it. A lot of people said they didn't necessarily like it as much as the original, but it was still something fun.
Yeah.
Some people said the cameos made it. Other people said, you know what, it was terrible.
Okay, so first of all, I haven't seen it yet. I've seen the first one, which who hasn't seen it like 8 million times. I'll say this though, the best part from what I've seen as far as just the jersey. You know how baggy it still is from back in the day?
There is no one
love
who
that.
can wear a non-fitted outfit like my man Adam Sandler. But do you like, so I want to talk about this idea of legacy sequels because it was nearly 30 years between the first one and the second one. And we have seen this sort of thing pop up more and more recently. Top Gun Maverick was an example of one that was done very, very well. There's another one hitting theaters this weekend, Freakier Friday with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis. It has been at least, I want to say, 20 years since those two movies. But this idea of revisiting characters from the past, do you like it or not?
Okay, so here's the thing. It will never be just as good and or better than the original. So if you can get over that, then yeah, you can relive some of the memories. You get a chance to see some of the characters come back. I'm thinking of Coming to America 2. It wasn't the
Coming
best.
to America.
Or, yeah, you get it, but it reminded me of the past. You still get a chance to visit those characters yet again, and it was still fun.
I think part of the thing is that you were in a stage in your life when you watched this movie. I was a teenager when I saw the first Happy Gilmore. I probably had a much more sophomoric sense of humor, to be honest with you. I still do. Who am I kidding? Jim, is anyone in our Zoom room by any chance who might want to join this conversation about Happy Gilmore 2 and legacy sequels? Who do we have right now? Let's do it. All right. I believe Mrs. Producer Chris is in the Zoom room right now joining us live. And if I am not mistaken,
That's awesome.
You saw Happy Gilmore 2 this weekend, did you not?
I did. We watched it together.
And did you like it or
took
not?
2 nights. I liked it, but it took 2 nights because we fell asleep the first night and didn't make it all
Well,
the way
that's
through.
just because we're old. It was not any sort of commentary. Well, I can only speak for myself. You are still young, blushing bride. But
Yes.
you liked the movie. Did you like the idea, though, of revisiting these characters 30 years after the original?
Absolutely. You know how nostalgic I am. I love the idea of, going back to those classics that we had when we were kids. I'm super excited for Freakier Friday too. So I'm totally for it. I love it.
That doesn't shock me one
Yeah.
bit. Molly
No.
S. from Montgomery County, thank you so much for joining us live on the Zoom room for the first ever. Do you like it or not?
She's the better half, man.
She
She
Gotta
is
have
the
her
better
on.
half. Absolutely.
Have her
All
on
right.
all the time.
All right. You can keep weighing in on this topic in the YouTube comments. We'll get back to it a little later, but I do want to move on because we are based here in the DMV.
Yep.
We do have to talk about some of the news that's happening here in the DMV. And this next story, I know for a fact you are following closely because he is one of the biggest Washington Commanders fans I know. Training camp underway right now, and the big story obviously is wide receiver Terry McLaurin because he has been a holdout so far. He did show up over the weekend, though, for the first time, and fans loved every second of it. He still doesn't have the contract that he wants. Team is still working with him to make him happy and get him back out on the field. However, right now, he is on the PUP list, aka the physically unable to perform. His holdout cost him somewhere in the range of nearly $800,000.
Wow.
So part of the reason he may be back is just to stop losing money in his wallet. However, he does want a better deal from the team because he is in the last year of his 3-year, $68 million contract. My question for you, though, is the idea of these superstar athletes refusing to play, refusing to show up just so they get a better deal. Do you like that or not? And is there any other job where you can just refuse to show up for work and hope you get paid better?
I can tell you right now, it's not going to happen with me here. I would never do something like that.
We would have tried a long time ago, trust me.
Bye, I'm going. No, I'll say this. Look, it's a business, man, and that's exactly what he's thinking about. Look, the guy has to get paid, you know, show him the money. Remember Jerry Maguire?
Jerry Maguire.
Show me the money. Yeah, show him the money in a major way. He's in a position, being one of the best receivers on the planet right now, to go ahead and say, you know what, I'm going to hold out. I'm going to wait until I get my due cash, cut the coin, cut the check, whatever you want to call it. I think he's doing the right thing.
All right, let's check the Zoom room again, all right? We're going to go back to the Lion Zoom room and see if we have anyone else who wants to weigh in on the Terry McLaurin Washington Commanders topic. Jim, we got anybody standing by?
We got Chris A.
Chris A, can you hear me? Chris A, can you hear me?
Well,
Okay, let me know. Are you a Commanders fan?
Unfortunately, I am not.
You are not. Where are you watching us from, Chris A?
I'm in the DMV, but I'm from New York, so I'm a New York Jets fan.
Oh, that's even worse. I'm so
yeah.
sorry.
I know.
You're talking to an Eagles fan and a Commanders fan. But listen, have you been following this drama? Do you like the idea of these superstar athletes refusing to play until they get paid what they think they are worth?
Absolutely. You're the money. The player is the money. The player is bringing the team. They bring in the spectators. They are the ones we come to see. Pay that man.
All right, Chris A., before you go, I got to get you to weigh in on our poll of the day. Neck tattoos, do you like them or not?
If it's tasteful.
If it's tasteful, okay, I can respect
Absolutely.
that. Thank you so much for joining us
red
on the
lips.
first ever Do You Like It or Not?
Thank you. Yes. The
All right, we didn't like him at first because he was a Jets fan.
Because he was a Jets fan, but he won us back.
But he won us back, yeah.
This is how this show is going to go, by the
love it,
way,
dude.
okay? It's a little rough, it's a little raw, but we're going to work on it over time, okay? So keep the comments coming on YouTube. Keep logging into that Zoom room. We're going to try to get to as many as we possibly can over the course of the next, now, 18 minutes or so. But in the meantime, Guy Lambert, thank you so much
Appreciate
for
you, my
joining me.
man.
I appreciate it. And
I do like it.
He does like it.
A lot.
You can tune into him each day, 12 to 2, right here on Fox Local. You can also catch Chad Ricardo live from training camp tomorrow, all week at 12 o'clock. We're going to head to break, but before we do, we're going to put the poll back up. I want people to let me know whether they like neck tattoos or not. Right now, the results have changed and not in the way I was hoping for. 73% say they don't, only 27% like them. We'll be right back.
10. 5, 3, 2.
Welcome back to the first ever, the pilot of Fox 5's Do You Like It or Not, streaming right now on Fox 5 DC's YouTube page and live on Fox Local. The Zoom room is open, the first ever Lion Zoom room. First of all, thank you to everyone in it. I will try to get to as many of you as I possibly can. Dave, Kathleen, I see you. Tim Matthews, I see you as well. Stephen McGinnis on YouTube, and Tom Smith watching as well. Thank you guys for the positive comments. Keep them coming. Like I said, we'll try to get to as many as we can. In the meantime, I do want to bring in my next in-studio guest. This is Ramin. You just saw him on Fox 5's Like It or Not.
Up,
Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I appreciate it.
Hi, guys.
So,
Hi.
Like I said, this is a work in progress.
This is awesome.
This is a first of its kind.
Do I go hat? I got the down light. I don't
Listen,
know.
you can do whatever you
I'm gonna
want.
go off.
I'm wearing the jacket and I'm
Off hat.
regretting it because it is hot under these lights. All right, speaking of hot, one of the hottest trends for men right now apparently is high-end man bags, okay?
Ooh,
we are
yeah.
talking the $100,000 variety. We're talking Birkins, famous people like A$AP Rocky, Christian McCaffrey, and Steve Harvey, all spotted wearing them at one time or other. Look, the man bag is functional, it is fashionable, but my question for you is, do you like the idea of guys carrying bags, or do you prefer just jamming everything in your pockets? And if you are going to carry a bag, do you like the purse kind? Do you like the over-the-shoulder satchel kind? Do you like the straight-up backpack? Does it depend on the occasion?
These are great
Like it or
questions.
not?
First of all, we all know I'm a stand-up comedian, and resisting jokes about man bag is really, really hard for me right now. But we'll keep it focused on
We're
style.
asking people to please
Keep it on
it
style.
clean. Keep
Got
it
it.
clean.
Yeah, for sure. You got to keep your man bag clean. That is for sure. I think it's about time that we that it's totally acceptable for a man to be going around with a casual bag. I think purse has been very, very convenient, and we're sometimes emasculated when we're even asked to hold our lady's purse. I love it, man. I haven't done it yet, but I do admire the dudes that are out there
I
with it,
understand.
crushing
And
the game.
You see a lot of guys, like especially a lot of NBA superstars, who
like
show up
I think I
before
like
the
this
game.
one.
They've got the
I
over the
think
shoulder.
I like
Exactly,
this
I
one.
do too.
Yeah.
I ride a motorcycle from time to time, so I have the straight up backpack. It's more convenient. It's easier to hold everything. But to be honest with you, there are times where I show up at an office and it feels a little unprofessional. So I understand people who like the carrying briefcase.
For sure, and I guess too, you'd probably sweat real bad, right?
Well,
here,
I
huh?
already am, but you know, that's a different story for a different
Yeah.
day. In the
I love
meantime,
it.
Jim in the Zoom room, Lion Zoom room. Anybody weighing in? Dave, we've got Dave. Dave, where are you watching from? Dave, can you hear me?
Dave's got a
Dave, you're gone.
That beard is
Thank you so
amazing,
much for
first of
joining
all.
us. Dave is also related to me, in case you were wondering. In the meantime, let's move on to our
Lord.
next topic.
Oh, God.
Listen,
Hi.
no good
What's up, you man
sequel
bag?
or spinoff
Yeah.
is legitimate without a cameo from the star of the original. So, ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know, this is Jim Loke. Jim Loke, the host of Fox 5's Like It or Not, doing a
Congratulations,
casual walkthrough.
This is what I just walking through here. I guess I have to talk
Talking
into
to his mic.
I have to talk into your chest now. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, this is so close.
Get in there.
It's a good thing you're not leaning in on
He was
me,
like,
because I
keep
am
it clean,
sweating.
and now I'm being molested
sweating.
by Jim
Schwitzing.
Loke.
Schwitzing,
Yeah.
all right? It's hot under these lights. I'm
Yeah.
used to the behind-the-scenes role.
Of course.
The next topic we want to talk about real quick, we want to get it in. We are talking about FAFO parenting, okay? We are talking about F around and find out parenting. This is a
I needed a
total
minute. I needed
180.
this.
A total 180 from like the gentle parenting that has kind of defined Gen Z. And a lot of critics have claimed that Gen Z is unprepared for the real world. So this idea of this FAFO parenting, Jim Loke, do you like it or not? Tough love.
Tough love. I love tough love.
Okay.
Because I think that's the only way you learn anything. I think if you coddle kids, like we've talked about on the show before.
We have.
If you give kids the easy way out, if you cater to their every whim, they got to learn about life somehow, and you throw them out there in the world.
and they don't know how to pay their bills.
Yes, sir.
And they don't know how to, put dinner on the table for themselves and that sort of
Yes,
thing.
sir.
You can't do everything for your kids.
Yeah, plus
Rest of
it's
their
really
life.
hard to keep the iPad charged all the time. Every once in a while, you're going to have to give them some instruction. I love it, dude. I'm a very active parent. I'm active on other people's kids, and I want them to be active on my kids. I'm a it takes a village guy.
Okay.
If you see my kid misbehaving on the playground and I don't see it, I want you on him.
Well, my dad growing up said the same thing. He told my friend's parents down the street, you have my permission to kick my kid's ass.
Yes, within
Didn't happen, though.
reason. Without reason.
Didn't happen,
That
though.
is the literal definition
Yeah.
of FAFO
Yeah.
parenting.
Within
Do we
reason,
have
but,
any-
like,
I
help
wonder
me
if we
out.
have any parents in our Lions Zoom room who might want to weigh in on this topic as well. Who do we want to go to?
Yeah.
Chris A, we just had him.
Chris A, we just had him.
What's up, guys?
Let's see. Is there a guy named Tim? Is there a guy named Tim up there at the top? Tim, is your mic open?
A lot of people in there.
Oh, that's cool.
Stand by, Tim. Stand by. We do have a very busy room,
I wanted
okay?
to see how this looked. Yeah.
Tim, where are you watching us from?
I'm watching it from out in Doylestown, PA.
Yes.
Doylestown,
Hi.
Pennsylvania.
Wow. I know somebody from Doylestown, Pennsylvania.
You do know someone from
I
Doylestown,
do.
Pennsylvania. Coincidentally, this man may also be related to me. This is my cousin Tim. Tim, this idea, I'm going to keep it PG because I see some of your daughters
Yeah,
right there
actual children
next to you.
representatives.
F around and find out parenting. Do you like it or not?
I think there's a time and place for both, but I don't know. Coaching puts you into a different perspective of this as well. So some of the times they really need a chance to find out their own things on their own way. And sometimes you got to teach them the way to do it right. Yes, I see you both.
Tim, before we let you go, neck tattoos. Do you like them or not?
I wrote in on the chat already saying that I don't think they're for me, but I don't think anything looks bad on Chris Smith, so I think that you're going to.
That's right. This is the support that I need. Tell Jackie Smith that.
I'm gonna vote on this.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Tell everyone we say hi. All right, Jim Loke, thank you so
All right,
Neck
thank you.
tattoos, like them or not?
No.
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 Alrighty.
I'll see you
Ramin?
soon.
All right, my brother.
All right.
Neck tattoos? Like 'em or not?
To each their own, I think.
I
Yeah,
understand.
not for me.
Thank you so much
My
for
man.
joining us.
Thanks.
Guys, we're going to take
Bye,
another
guys.
quick break. Thank you so much for joining us. Right now, the votes have not changed. 73% say no dice. We'll be right back.
So you, Obama, and then talk to Brad. 10 out. 5. 3.
Welcome back to Do You Like It or Not? We are down to the final 4 minutes of the show, and I want to get into a topic that hits really close to home. And this one comes from our former commander-in-chief talking about his condiment hot take. Take a listen.
In my opinion, and this is controversial in my family, you should not eat ketchup after the age of 8.
You should not eat ketchup after the age of 8. That's former President Barack Obama who gave that opinion, that hot take, if you will, on the IMO podcast with his wife, Michelle. He says you should outgrow ketchup, basically by the time you turn 8 years old. So my question for the Lion Zoom room is, do you like his take and do you still like ketchup? I am on the record as an avowed ketchup hater. So let's check the Fox 5. Do you like it or not? Zoom room, Brea, where are you watching from?
Hey, Chris. Yeah, I'm watching from Arlington.
You're watching from Arlington. And do you like ketchup, just out of curiosity?
Not on my hot dogs. I totally agree. I'm only a mustard person on hot dogs. And I tell my friends this all the time, like, why are you putting ketchup on your hot dog like you're a little kid?
Okay, do you like it on French fries and other things, or is it specifically just hot dogs you are a no-go on ketchup?
Specifically hot dogs. Like, I'll use it on French fries or whatever, but no on hot dogs.
All right, Brea, how about neck tattoos? Do you like them or not?
No, I put that in the chat, Chris. No neck tattoos.
No neck tattoos. All right, thank you so much for joining us. Please stay with us. Keep logging on every night. In the meantime, I think we have a few more people in the Lion Zoom room we want to get to. Freddie, can you hear me? Freddie, it's Chris. Can you hear me? Freddie, it's Chris. Can you hear me? Do you have your mic on? All right, we're having trouble hearing you. In the meantime, do we have anyone else we can go to? I see Andrew. Andrew in the Zoom room. Can you hear me? All right, we got about a minute 30 left. Andrew in the Zoom room. Where are you watching from?
DuPont Circle.
DuPont
DC.
Circle. Andrew may or may not have been a groomsman in my wedding. The idea of ketchup. As an adult, do you like it or not?
I hated the idea as an adult. I love the former president's take. It is the most overrated condiment in the world, and it may be the take of the year.
All right, I actually appreciate that comment, and I think it's probably the perfect one to wrap up on. Andrew, thanks so much for joining us. By the way, neck tattoos, do you like them or not?
If they come with a bad mixtape, I like them.
Okay, that's one version of this take. In the meantime, the poll results, they keep going against me. They just climbed higher. 77% of people say they do not like neck tattoos. Tomorrow, I'll have an entirely new question for everyone. Hopefully, we'll get some more people logged into our Lion Zoom room. Hopefully, we'll get to many, many more of them as well. To everyone who did log in, thank you so much for joining us on this first ever episode. Like I said, this show is running on vibes only. This is not only our first show, it is our first rehearsal. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for logging on. Thank you for weighing in. We're going to keep doing it each and every night right here on Fox Local, streaming on Fox 5 DC's YouTube page. I'm producer Chris. For producer Jim sitting alongside me in charge of punching all of these buttons and keeping up with all of the changes. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you back here tomorrow night.